London time here, and quite sunny, 21 degrees Celsius. Quite nice, warm, very much summer. Can't complain. It's not a complaint. Oh, it's nice. Uh, I had a club today somewhere in house. Came back, took a shower, had a sandwich. Now I'm having a coffee. I think I promised one of my friends that I'll be back around 7 for some puzzles and some maybe analysis of the stuff made. And he's going to tell me if he's coming back, if we got some decent audience, will be staying 60 minutes, perhaps longer. There's not too many viewers. Probably I'm going to wrap it up quickly. I plan tomorrow to be coming back in the afternoon. So I think there is a schedule on the Twitch there. So it's Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday, 6:30 to 7:30 or 8. Depends again on viewers. And I try on Saturday evening, 7 to 8, give or take. And Sunday, that'll be 1 to 2, 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. Again, UK time if you guys are interested. Don't forget to follow me on Twitch. Perhaps subscribe to the YouTube channel where I try to regularly upload some chess videos. Okay. So I think we are going to go to be doing some puzzles now. Hello, Tom. Long time no seen. How's it going? Yeah, good morning in Arizona now. What's the time? Is it afternoon or something? 7, 8 hours before? 11 a.m. Nice. Okay. So you had your breakfast, so to speak. So now you aiming for the lunch in maybe 1, 2 hours. I had dinner already, so now I'm just having another coffee, if I may say. I don't know. I think I probably drink a lot. Heavy drinker. Pint or two. Coffee or lager or beers? Might that be a pint or two? Coffee. Pint or two. Nice. Oh yeah. Yes. Yes. Very good. Very good. I'm happy. I'm happy you're celebrating being alive, Tom. That is very good. I'm very happy to hear that. You guys enjoying your time on this planet for the time being. So it's awesome. It is indeed. Every moment in which we can exercise our limbs and we can see, smell, have a drink, enjoy the being in the shade or in the sun, I think it's a privilege indeed. Indeed, it is. Okay. Happy to see Tom. How's the sound? How's the sound? Is the sound decent? Alex, in case you're watching it, if you can confirm if sound is in order. I have changed. I have added actually Twitter. I've replaced it with kick.com. I don't know if that's wise or not. Let me actually check. A little level. Okay. I'll just try to get myself closer to the microphone. If that helps, let me check some. Oh yeah, that's actually working. Okay, cool stuff. Okay, I'm getting myself closer to the mic. Okay, getting myself closer. See if I can move those cables around. Okie dokie. Okay. So, Tom, shall we do a puzzle and then perhaps... Yes, yes, I do have an audio mixer and I think everything is at the max now. I do use a audio mixer indeed. And everything is maxed out. So I suspect I just need to be closer to the microphone. So that's the best I could do, to just increase the volume or something. Very good. Thank you very much for being here, Evie. That's awesome. So we've got Tom, we've got Evie. That's more than enough to doing a puzzle. So thanks very much. Let's go to the puzzle section now. And let's have a look at this puzzle ranked as rated at 2733. It is blacks to move here. Yeah, you know, thanks for that idea. I need to explore a bit more. I need to explore that thought that you've mentioned. So, ladies and gents, Tom, Evie, thanks very much for being here, my friends. Alex, if you're joining, that's awesome. Probably you are already. Okay, if you go via Twitch, that'll be for the better. Anyways, let's try and find some meaning in this exercise we're currently seeing. Let's find some ways to be attacking the White King. Wait, oh, by the way, I've just noticed now that the light square bishop hits the queen. So whatever we choose to play, it's got to be a check. Whatever we do, it must be a check. Now we got a couple of checks here, I can see. That might be one. So let me just highlight the checks, and then we're going to decide together if that's the move to play. So that would be one check. I mean, it's got to be a forcing move, sort of like, right? I mean, of course, we can't neglect taking the bishop in the corner. We can't neglect that. We might be taking the bishop. We might do this check here, for instance. Any other safe ways to check, I can't really identify at the minute. So let's just take a decision. I mean, I would love to take the bishop, right? Because then I could just do some checks. Now let's see what happens after bishop c5. Very likely White's going to play something like this. Knight takes c5, bc, and king captures. Very, very, very likely that's going to happen if we do this. And then what might be the follow-up? What other checks have we gotten? It's not very concludent. So I am very much tempted to say, let's suggest that probably we should be capturing the bishop in a corner. Now, waiting for your reaction, guys, and you're going to tell me if you think that might be the wisest thing to be playing in this position here. Or maybe there is something else and I'm missing it. So now you guys come into play to improve the understanding of the current puzzle here. What might that be? I'm just looking at checks, probably. I'm just looking at ways to attacking the White King. That's exactly what I'm looking at. Oh, that might be another check. So let's just look at this one. Not that bad. I mean, I like it, but in terms that it can't be blocked and it's a forcing move. So 1, 2, and 3. Queen to f2, I think looks very good as well. Taking all the dark squares, all the light squares are already taken. So where might they play? They might be going here, right? They could. Then we might have another check coming from the pawn, defended by the queen on f2. So that might be another way to attack the king, right? I hope I'm still live, guys, because I'm not getting any messages from you. I hope I don't have a surprise from OBS now. If you can confirm, guys, that it's... Yeah, good. Thank you very much, Tom. I was a little bit concerned because it shows me now that I'm having 0 viewers, which is not true because it's at least you, Evie, and Alex. So it should be 3 people, and Restream shows me now 0 viewers. So probably that's not the real figure. No, that's fine. That's fine. Cool stuff. So we're live. Okay, so I'm looking indeed at Queen f2, which seems the most promising way because it allows further checks on the White King. This one is not that strong because they're going to be taken. I'm taking, king takes, and then I mean, it could be, I'm not sure. Still, the bishop here hitting the queen. I don't know how to say. So queen f2, king's gonna have to play. And if they go e5 or e4, we do have some other checks, and I think I like it very much. I like it very much. Depends where the white king wants to go. So I would recommend queen f2. What do you think, guys? Do you have a different idea? Do you think queen f2 is not strong enough? I mean, I don't say... I mean, of course, I am tempted to take the bishop. But it's not a full... I mean, they could do all sorts of crazy stuff afterwards. I mean, it just looks like I'm giving them a chance to attack the black king. I'm not sure what's going to happen. So I'm tempted very much to suggest here queen f2, ladies and gents. I don't know about yourselves. Just let me know if you think otherwise. If you, I don't know if you're able to type in. I don't know if you're watching via mobile or via PC, desktop, or tablet. If you could type in your idea in regards to queen f2, if you can see a better sequence, especially. I mean, that looks the most promising because, again, I'm having the light squares, dark squares, attacking, we call it, we call this, we attack with tempo, and then further checks down the road. Dependable, again, where the white king wants to go. Can't find anything stronger. So I think I'm just going to commit and play queen over to f2 and see how this pans out. Yeah, we were correct at least up to this point. At least up to this point. Now we got another... We need to find another way to corner the white king. We need to keep pressing, keep attacking. That looks relatively strongish, I think. What about this crazy looking move bishop to b4 though? Okay, let me just explore. Again, this is the first time I'm seeing the puzzle. I haven't seen it before. I haven't got a clue until I have a clue. Okay. That might be another one. I mean, if we do this kind of thing. Game over? I don't think that's going to work, but definitely bishop to b4 forces them. Is it forcing? I think it is. Bishop b4 forces the king to take, right? And after queen c5, it's just simply game over. You agree, Tom? That might be the right path to be dealing with this puzzle? Evie, what do you think? Might that be the right way? Do you guys see differently? Let me check on the OBS if the messages are displayed properly. I think they should be fine. Yes, I think they should be fine. Right, so bishop b4, guys. What? What did I do wrong here? Hold on a second. What's wrong? What's wrong with this one? Oh my god. Of course not. Of course not. No, that's not working. Because of the knight on b3, so it can't be the right one. Wait a second. More coffee needed. In the meantime, let's look at another possibility here. I mean, no, okay, so bishop b4, not gonna work. What about this? They're gonna block with what? They're gonna block. They have nothing to block with. Well, queen, but that doesn't matter, right? Oh. Let's try another one. Let's try another one. Let's see if we're doing better now. We've got a check here, right? Is that strong enough? I think it's quite strong, right? We got a check. They're going to be playing in a corner. And then we got to do something else. What exactly? Or is there something else here? And then check. Supporting the pawn advancement. Might that be the case? Taking. Do we get... I think that's interesting. Oops. So if I capture and king moves, no, that doesn't work. So should I take with the pawn or with the rook? If I take with the rook, that would be a check. King's gotta move. Then what do I play? I can go here, attack the rook. Sorry, attack the bishop. And then what do I do? After rook takes g2 check, king moves in a corner, then rook c2, or is there something else? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what that is. I'm not sure. What should I take with the pawn? Pawn takes, king can't take, but they can go, I don't know. Huh. What should I take with a... Or is there something else? I don't know. Hmm. What would you take with, guys? Tell me, what would you take with, guys? Would you take with the... Would you take with the pawn or would you take with the rook? I mean, the rook would be nice, I guess. Then rook c2 attacking the bishop. I mean, we do have a check here coming, right? Hey, but I can go... No, I can't. Oh, I can go via f5, g3, perhaps. So, rook g2, king goes in a corner, knight f5 or knight g3. That would be checkmate. Unless I'm deluding again, big time. Might that be the case? So, rook confines the king to the corner, h1 that is, and then we have this. I'm just going to play it, and I'm going to play it again. Yeah, that's it. And then we got knight g3. So, I was lucky with this one. I could have played wrong again. I could have played awfully wrong again. Whoa. Okay. Evie, would you like to analyze some of the stuff you've played, or the last game we played, or something like that? Type it in. Just tell me your thoughts about this. If you would like to have a quick analysis of the things you guys played, not a problem. Just let me know how you prefer. Okay. This one here, I'm attacking 3 times on f2. Also, I would love to get a queen a bit closer. So I don't know which one's going to be. Could be bishop takes. And then this. I'm not sure. I could do also knight. Then they have to, then I play. This, I don't know. There are quite a... I like that one. Beyond your pay grade. You are to become a chess master, so we are striving to do that. So what do we do here? Do we take on f2, guys? What do you think? Evie, can you type in a possible answer here? A possible sequence, if that's accessible for you to say what do you think we should be playing? I mean, we have quite a few tactics. Knight takes, bishop takes, queen plays to h4, threatening this and that. I mean, queen to h4 really does threaten queen takes h2, right? I mean, it's quite something. So they will have to play h3 if you want to look like this. Then we can take with the knight. Then they could take with the knight. Then we could take with the rook. They could take with the rook. Then I might take with the queen. King goes in a corner. Then where the heck do I go? Do I make a pin then and attacking this guy? I don't know. It could be bishop takes first. It could be bishop takes first. It might be. But it might be knight as well. It might be knight h2. I mean, let me just look at that one. Knight takes, king takes. So knight takes, king takes, queen to h4 check. They go back. Hey, it might be. And rook, but no, because knight takes, I don't think so. Then it could be bishop here. Okay, this is something. It could be. I'm not totally convinced. I need to put myself in some self-hypnosis with my own thoughts. I need to convince myself a bit harder. So I mean, I wonder, is it a checkmate combination or is it just winning material? So that would be a question. Do we have a checkmate sequence happening? Like checkmate in 5 or something? Or we just take some material? That would be one of the questions. Yeah, I mean, could be just material. I don't deny this. I mean, should I start with the sacrifice? Should I reposition queen to h4? I mean, I could do queen to h4. I could. Knight takes f2. I like that idea too. Thank you very much, Evie. Knight takes f2. Rook takes, that would be placing itself in a pin straight away. And then we could take, king goes in a corner. Could be. Could be. And then we just simply, but no. I mean, knight takes f2, knight takes f2. So knight takes f2, knight takes f2. And then what do we play? Queen to h4. So they got 1, 2, 3 defenders. I'm attacking 3 times. Should I remove the knight on e4 first? So what might be the follow-up? Knight takes f2, knight takes f2. And then what? What do we do? Knight takes f2, knight takes f2. Rook takes, bishop takes, king takes, queen plays. Check, king goes back, g1. What's the thing? So knight takes, knight takes. Like what? Rook takes, bishop takes, king takes, queen checks, king goes back. Okay. So what's the deal? Do I make a pin or something? I mean, I don't think that's it. Well, maybe if you're thinking out a different sequence or something, Evie. I don't say it might not be, could be. But what's the idea after knight takes f2? Is there a checkmate, you reckon? Knight f2, knight f2. Okay. Knight f2, knight f2. I'm really thinking maybe queen h4, queen h4. It's quite strong. Queen h4 first for bringing. The reason I'd be inclined for queen h4 is because I'm getting the 4th attacker on f2. And I'm hitting h2 with tempo, forcing them to play h3. Then I could take on f2. So again, knight f2 is very important, but before that, I guess the order would require queen h4, which would be the 4th attacker. Tom, Evie, Alex would be the 4th attacker, queen here. So it would be queen, knight, bishop, rook, and queen, 4. And white defends with knight, rook, and king, 3. And I'm attacking h2, which elicits white to play h3. And then I play knight f2. And I think I should be absolutely fine. I should be absolutely fine. But then again, queen h4. I mean, that makes sense, but these are so challenging and complex that it could be something else. But it's very convincing queen h4. I think the idea of doing queen h4 first and then knight takes. Hell, it might be even bishop takes afterwards. Nah, I think knight takes. Yeah, I think it's just material, but do you guys agree with queen h4? Do you think, Tom, Evie, do you think queen h4 might be the best one? These aren't very easy indeed. Queen h4, h3, and then knight takes. It's quite dangerous. I don't. Knight plays forces them to take with the knight, because if they take the bishop, actually we are going to capture the queen. So they must take back with the knight. And that places them immediately in a pin. So I think this is it. Okay, I'm going to commit with queen h4, guys. I'm sorry, I can't find anything more forcing than that. And upon some modest calculation, I think knight f2 being the first move, it might not be the first strike. So I'm just going to play queen h4 first. Yes, yes, Tom, we were correct. I was correct. You confirmed. Evie confirmed. Queen h4 first. Fourth attacker on f2. And threatening checkmate on h2. White had to play h3. Now, boys and girls, we still got a thing to sort out. Is it knight f2 or is it bishop takes f2? I'm disregarding rook f2. I disregard this. I'm only looking at knight and bishop. I'm very, very tempted to do knight takes f2 because I'm hitting the queen and I threaten a discovered check after knight goes. Actually, hell, that would be a double checkmate. Bishop indeed, Tom, forces. It checks. Then knight takes and white has freedom to do stuff. Knight f2 takes away the freedom. Bishop f2 looks forcing at the first glance, but after knight takes, we lost the leverage, I guess. Knight takes f2 is very uncomfortable for white. It takes away pretty much all the freedom. It's incredibly, incredibly forcing. Knight f2, it's very, very forcing. After bishop f2, knight oopsie daisy, knight takes. We could take, they could take, we could take, the game continues. Knight f2 looks incredibly uncomfortable for white. Again, I've made so many blunders in my career of puzzle solver that I might be wrong again, but I think knight f2. Okay, what do you think, Evie? Could that be the knight f2 or something else? I think knight f2. And it's very, very problematic for white here after knight captures. After black knight takes on f2, white is having a problem. Because queen is being hit. And after knight takes, they have landed themselves in a pin. Yeah. Ah, okay. Even easier. Excellent. We're taking the queen now. Let me just have one last check. Of course. Of course we take. We're in check taking. Full stop. Not very easy. Not very easy. Okay, I agree. Not very easy. Yes, we just grabbed until we just took the queen. Excellent. Guys, these aren't very easy checks and puzzles. Not easy at all. So, guys, let me know if you want to do some analysis of the games you've played. I mean, at least like one game or something, maybe two, or shall we go with another puzzle? People, do let me know. I think we are doing great now here. Let's do another one. White to play here. What are resources? I've got a queen, I've got a rook. Target is on e6. How do I attack them? The first instinct is just to go like this. Thank you, Tom, for telling me your thoughts in regards to this. So, looking at queen to f6. So, yeah, I think it's important, Tom and Evie, firstly, to identify resources, namely queen and rook. I've highlighted them already. Then target, obviously, always have to be in our minds. So that would be, and we have to look for forcing moves. That's the rule of the puzzles. We gotta look for forcing moves. That one looks incredibly forcing. It's an almighty check and pushes the black king on d5. And after that one, hey, I don't know, we got queen? Game over? Or I'm just, I drank too much water or something. Check. Okay, they might go here. That is true. So, wait a sec. 1, 2. Where is the killer? Here. That's it. They block with the bishop. They block with the bishop, right? Wait a second. Let's not make a huge mistake. 1. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. That one looks interesting too. So queen to f6, king plays, check f7, they capture, rook again, rook on the e7 check. And they'll be going here. And then queen on e6 checkmate. I think it's checkmate. 1, 2. They take the pawn. I'm assuming they take the pawn. What else? 3 and 4. I think we got a checkmate in 4 moves, Tom and Evie. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah. I'm guessing starts with queen f6. Hey, could it be queen to... I mean, I know it's not according to our plan, but could it be queen g8? Is it any better? I don't think so. I'm just moving further away from the target. I shouldn't be doing this. I gotta stay closer. Is it something else? Huh. I don't think so. Nah, I don't think so. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. So that was true. Now, let me just do a little bit of looking at now. If I mean, I'm very tempted to say this kind of thing, but after king goes on to c4, what checks have I gotten? I mean, I do have this and I do have that, but they just block. I mean, so that is the reason I'm looking. Okay, could it be this? But then again, they move. I check. So what? They do this. Wait a minute. 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 After rook to d7 check, we've lost sight of this idea. Then that's game over. So we had the we had the wrong setup. Actually, there is rook. King is being forced. We don't go via e6, f7, g8 diagonal. We're going via a6 like this. Oops. And then we do cover all the light squares. So we got 1 and then this way. And that would be it. That's it. The other one is too long and it's just too crazy and I'm not sure. But that one is quicker. It must be this. Yes. And then it must be queen to a6. And it's game over. It's just game over. Yeah. I mean, I'm just asking because sometimes I could be so deluded that I mean I'm just seeing something that isn't there. You know? Very, very, very tough ones. Very tough ones. Okay. So Alex, you watching? Please confirm if you're watching. Okay. So if you wanna do some analysis, also let me know, people, or some friendlies or something. Okay, let's try another one. What have I got here? Resources. I've got plenty of resources here. Plenty of resources. This guy is being pinned, therefore I could try this crazy move straight away. Straight away, queen to g3. Check. Pawn can't take, is being pinned by the bishop. So that would be a very, very forcing move and totally safe for the time being. King goes in a corner. Rook taken again. Check. It's got to be this. It's got to be this. Now, I could take this pawn. I mean, I could take this pawn with the bishop, that is. And also stopping any possible rook coming over to g1. But I think that's looking very good indeed. And after we take on h3, ladies and gents, we got also knight to g4. And I don't know how is white going to stop this. This is too strong. I am very sorry to hear that, Evie. That's okay. Don't stress out. Don't stress out too much. If you enjoyed the puzzle solving, that's absolutely fine. It's okay. It's fine. So I'm looking again at queen takes h3. I think that's quite strong. Now, I can't really take because the queen just defends. But hold on a sec. What? There are some ideas though. Huh. Wait a minute. We've got this thing directly. If queen takes, we've got this. And then they go here. No, they can't go there. They cannot. So if we do and they take and we do this, I'm not sure. I'm going to think about this one for a second. There are a few ideas. I like this idea. That's quite nice. Very nice. Very nice. Knight to e4 is an interesting one. Knight to g4, I'm not quite convinced. So I'm looking at knight e4, bishop f2. I like these ideas. Unless there's something else again, I'm just missing everything. And yeah, I'm looking at these ideas. Hell, I mean, I haven't looked at rook e8. I can't look at rook e8. But I can definitely contemplate a bit longer the knight on e4. What do you think, people? Knight e4? Knight e4. What do you say, Tom? Knight e4. It's quite nice because it opens up the rook. I mean, the thing here after knight e4, and if knight were to take, we could take the bishop with check. Quite problematic for them. And if they play this kind of move, we just take it. With the bishop again, check. They can't take, we got a rook here. So I think knight e4 looks very good. Is bishop takes f2 too early, too premature? Bishop f2 too premature, people? Or knight e4? What do you think? I would say knight e4. Quite nice. Very nice knight e4. It's good. It's so good, knight e4. Very good. Yeah, I guess bishop f2 is a bit too much of a stretch now. It's getting too reckless. I mean, I'm all for crazy tactics if they end up in a checkmate network or something, but bishop f2 at this stage now just feels a bit too not okay. So for this reason, I'd be inclined to propose, ladies and gents, perhaps knight e4. What do you think, guys? Knight e4. Is there anything stronger here? Because queen takes, and if queen takes, knight takes, I'm not sure. It doesn't feel okay, knight g4. I think I'm going to sort of lose. I don't see any other checkmate or something. Just doesn't feel okay. I think I'm going to lose if I do knight g4. Knight e4, on the other hand, knight e4 is a totally different business. Knight g4 loses, I guess, for black. Bishop f2 is too premature. Nah. Knight e4. Because of a billion good causes here. Knight e4 because of bishop... knight e4 because knight f2. And everything's good. Everything's good. After knight e4, we got the rook colluding with the bishop, attacking on f2. Quite very strong, very strong. So this one, I think it's super strong. And yeah, I think it's good. Also stops any queen. Check on e6. I think it's very good. Should we commit, guys, with knight e4? I'm just gonna do it. Bloody hell, I'm just gonna do it. And I think, yes, it is the right way to be dealing with this. Again, I think bishop should capture. Well, even easier. Of course we take. Okay, we were just lucky with this one, so to speak. Okay, game over after rook captures. It's just game over. Very, very good stuff. I'm very happy. We managed to pull a four puzzle streak in a row. Yeah. Right. So you will tell me, guys, if you want some analysis, or we just make one more puzzle, maybe. Uh. Okay, let's go one more time. Let's go one more time. Resources. I've got this black queen here. I've got a rook. I don't know what purpose does the knight on f6 serve, because I'm not sure about that knight. So I think I'm looking at checks from the black queen. Where exactly, it's to be debated and established upon further analysis. Probably we got a queen to b4. I would say probably we got another check here. So we got queen to b4, queen to a5. To which they might go f2. If I'm going back, they might be playing back on e1. I'm not sure. Let's look at some other ideas though. Let's look at the crazy knight takes the pawn. Hey, I think I've seen something, boys and girls. Check, bang, boom, bang, boom. Because, hey, that would be interesting if it wasn't for wishful, hopeful chess. That would be really interesting. I mean, that's a desire. I would like to think that it might happen in this fashion. I mean, check here. Is it really forcing for the white king? Because if the king goes on f2, I think that's cool. But what if the king goes on d file? Just saying. I mean, it could go on the d file, right? Well, if they go on the d file, I reckon we could just perhaps having them this, you know. So, guys, Tom, Evie, I don't know if there's anyone else. So I'm thinking that maybe queen to b4 is indeed the strongest move. If king were to play, let's say, on the d file, we might be having this beautiful fork. Devastating, I think, for white. If they go f2, we might be having just this knight e4, and I think this is really, really problematic for white, because if they take, we're just simply trapping the white queen on the same file with the king. I think they've got a problem. So I'm guessing queen b4 that ticks the boxes with further dangerous checks and possible other tactics. I don't think there's anything else here. I don't see anything else that might be working here better than this. I can't trap the white queen. Yes, that is true, Tom. I'm more than happy to take the queen off the board for a knight and a rook. I'm more than happy. And the pawn, that is. Yes. I'm just gonna play it. Hey, that's even easier now. So we're just gonna go like this. They can't go on g3. And if they go like this, we're just gonna play another check here. And I think they got a problem. The same problem. So, question, yeah, it should be knight e4, not knight g4, because the king runs away. So it's not gonna work. The only way that works, it's knight takes e4 check. It's gotta be this, right? What happens after king e3 though? Hey, we've got this beauty. We've got this super beautiful rook a3, and that's it. Finished. Knight e4, ladies and gents. Knight e4. Boom. Hey, goodbye, queen. Goodbye, queen. Rook f8, and that is it. Rook. Queen is gone. Bingo. Excellent. We managed to pull a 5 puzzle streak. We were lucky. Probably coffee helped a little bit. I've started with a very bad solving puzzle this evening, but then after a few more coffees, yeah, we kind of managed to pull a decent streak. Okay. So, my friends, my chess friends, let me know, people, if you would have a quick game analysis or one more puzzle. I love doing puzzles. I don't know if my friends really, really like this kind of things. Yeah, that sounds very good, Tom. That sounds very good, sir. Very good indeed. Shall we do a friendly, Tom? Shall we give it a 5-2 seconds increment? Should we? Let me know, sir. How would you prefer? Yeah, 5-2? Okay. Promo. Let me see. You should be amongst my friends, of course. There it is. Tom is here. Let me create a challenge with our friend here. Let's make it 5-2. 5-2, sir, or 5 or 5-5 or differently. 5-2 then is. 5-2 has been issued. Let's deal with that. Okay, now I remember. Tom plays the perk. Tom is improving his perk, and that's what he plays. And he does very well. He does very well. Okay, what am I supposed to do? Let's just develop some stuff here. Can't think of anything. I'm just playing a sort of Yugoslav attack. This is not a Dragon Sicilian, that is, but I'm just playing a sort of Yugoslav. And I'm just rushing. I just have to move the G and the H pawn. I can't think of anything else. I don't have any other plan or anything. It's the only thing. That's the only thing. Yep, certainly is. Okay. Possible ideas. I am looking at all sorts of things. I'm looking at this. 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 Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Because these are the moments when you actually have to decide. You really need to take a tough decision. It is. So I just think, I mean, the reason I pushed the G5 was, I mean, I just want to take some space, and that would be it for the time being. And I'll see what else happens if I could do something somehow. Let's see. Ah, nice one. That's a nice one. A subtlety because you're hitting me on H4, Tom. I think that's not bad. This is not that bad. So now I'm just. The reason I played the bishop on F5 was simply I just wanted to protect the H4. I mean, I'm just keeping it simple here because I'm playing versus perk here. So I mean, against the perk. So and probably some castling. Probably. But let's see how Tom is deciding to proceed beyond this point. I'm keeping this knight here just in case what my opponent chooses to do. Okay, now I've got. Okay, I'm tempted to do a couple of naughty things here, like bishop takes g6. I am tempted, but I don't know. I don't know. I'm not fully convinced. Oops! Whoa! What am I doing? Jesus. Okay, I just want to reinforce the king side attack a little bit. So the reason I played knight e2 to g3 is because I want to get the knight a bit more attacking. I am anticipating probably Tom thinks about castling. So knight g3 had been played precisely to stop black from castling because I would capture on h5, that is. So that's it. Ah, nice one. Now, what the heck do I do? Am I winning a pawn here, or I've drunk too much coffee? And I'm starting seeing double things. Is he tricking me or something? Oh, okay, I gotta move that guy. I have to move the bishop. I don't have a choice, really. I just had to move the bishop. I'm just waiting for Tom to see what they play. I'm probably gonna castle. I'm still considering castle kingside at this stage. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Let me just take. It's getting too complicated. I think I'm gonna do it this way. I want to try and create the illusion that I'm sort of safe, so I'm castling. And I'm waiting for Tom to see what he is going to play. Tom still needs to spend the tempo to get the knight from c8 somewhere. So he really needs to get that knight somewhere. Evie, if you want, after this game, we can have a friendly one. If you are happy with, we can have a friendly game after we playing Tom. Just let me know if you would like to. If not, that's okay. You don't have to if you don't want to. That is perfectly fine. So I don't know what I want to do. I don't know yet. I don't know until I know. Um. Uh, I don't know. Actually, I still don't know. Um. Okay. Okay. I mean, okay. It might have been some other ideas. I mean, I was also very tempted to do rook h to e. I must say that. But now I did what I did. Okay. I'm gonna do it now. I can't think of anything else. Maybe. Hey, I think I could have played something else. Yeah, maybe next time. Yeah, I could have played something. I think I might have had a better choice. I might have had a better choice, and now I'm seeing it, probably. Very well, Tom reacted here, I guess. Let me get more guys to the party. Let me try and get more guys to the party here. That's a difficult ending, Tom. It's a difficult tactical stuff here. This is not very straightforward. It's a convoluted one, as per usual. Okay. Maybe. Okay. Makes sense. I think it makes sense. Where do I get that knight? Well, there is one decent spot. I think I should go for that one. Probably here. Probably here. Okay, knight f6. I mean, if he takes, right? Question is, if Tom takes, what do I take with? Obviously, I can't take with the e pawn because I'm blundering the queen right on the spot. So I've got to consider this guy. Now, no one says Tom's going to take the knight. I mean, hold on a second. He might or he may not take. I mean, exactly. I mean, who said Tom's going to take the pawn? I mean, that's what I thought. He doesn't have to take the pawn. Actually, I think he played something quite decent. I can't push the pawn because that just gets too strong. It is already too strong. I don't know what to play. I don't know what to play. Probably this. Is that even a good move? What am I doing? Okay, I don't know. Maybe. Perhaps. Okay, I have an idea now, but it took me so long. Okay, I think I know. I moved the king from C to B1 because in the prospect I would ever push the B, although I don't know when I'm going to do that. I don't think I'm going to do it anytime soon because Tom is incredibly strong with the bishop in coalition with that knight. I think I'm... what is Tom doing? Are you tricking? Are you trapping something, Tom? I mean, what's going on here, sir? I'm not sure what is Tom doing. I'm gonna take that guy. Right. Okay, he hits the queen. So I've got to go away. Okay, I'm not sure. Probably due to the time pressure. I'm sure it was completely related with time. Oh, and also he goes for the pawn. He goes for the pawn at the same time. Yes, that's true. And he took quite very important dark squares. Very important dark square. I don't know what I want to do. I mean, I have an idea. Probably I should be playing this. Now the bishop has to move. The problem is, where is the bishop going to go? Because the problem was we don't have really... Tom, I think you played formidable, and the problem was only time pressure. Otherwise... Okay, let me tell you, sir, what I think, Tom, that the problem was. Problem was the time, absolutely, and it was here. This one. This is the moment. This is Tom. Look at the board right now. If you can see the board, let me just move things around here. I want you to see the board, and I want to congratulate you because at this point in the game, I do not have any leverage, any edge, any advantage, no weakness that I could go for. There is nothing you need to worry about at this point in the game. This is move number, what move was that? Move number 23. And the only problem was that due to time pressure, you played the blunder. Knight d6. You don't have any problem. Hell, the computer says you can even go for the super crazy move, bishop a3. Can you believe that? Bishop a3. This is just absolutely insane. In the case that probably if I were to take here, you have a check, I have to move, and then you're gonna get your queen. So I think this... No. If you play this and I'm playing, you're gonna kill me straight away. You're gonna execute me with some queen to b6 stuff, and I think I am in serious trouble. Yeah, so I think you did formidable. Hello, Alan. Hello, Alan. Yeah, I'm not gonna stay for too long now because I've started already at 7, so I'm gonna wrap it up now, but definitely I'll be back tomorrow in the afternoon, and then I'm gonna see you later, Alan, at 5 p.m. exactly as we have agreed upon. So, Tom, I wanted to congratulate you, but this is perfect game played. Due to the time you chose to play knight d6. Other than that, I think you did formidable game. Absolutely a formidable game. Bishop a3 is a killer. Queen b6 is a killer. To which I have to play the painful b3. You're doing incredibly... anything works. Bishop b4. Queen b6. Look at all these good ideas. Okay, the crazy bishop a3, probably you needed a good 5-10 minutes. Absolutely, Alan. No problem. Yeah, I'm going to wrap it up now after this analysis with Tom. So, bishop e3. Okay, bishop a3, you needed a bit more time for this one. I would have needed a bit more time to actually commit and play it. But bishop to b4, queen to b6 are incredibly strong moves. Very strong moves. Very strong moves here. Of course you will. Oh yeah, queen b6 is incredibly powerful. Very powerful queen b6. And following this kind of stuff, I have to push the b3. And of course, I'm going to give you all the dark squares for you to use at your convenience. And I think you're doing very well. A little bit, just some advantage for white, but it's completely negligible. At this stage, I think actually black attacks a bit more than white. I think you're just attacking a bit more. I need time to get a little bit of rook in the game. I need a little bit of time. I'm not sure how I'm going to do this, but I'm not sure how. After b3, I guess I hope I might be able to stop a little bit Black's attack after b3. But b3 would take away the rook to go to b3. So, but I have to play it because probably after queen b6, I'm pretty much toast. I don't know about this move. Queen b6, knight a4. Is that workable or it's a complete miss? No, this is dangerous. This is so dangerous. I don't know. I need to spend some time here, Tom. I don't. Yeah. So that was it. Let me congratulate you. It was splendid, splendid game, Tom. And time was indeed the problem in the end. So, ladies and gents, Tom, thank you. Evie, thank you very much. Yeah, there was a formidable game, Tom. Alan, thank you very much. Guys, tomorrow around 1 p.m. UK time, if you are available. And that's awesome. We're going to do a couple more puzzles, maybe some analysis or friendlies. And definitely, I'm going to see you tomorrow again, boys and girls. Thanks very much, people. Have a good evening. Have a wonderful, good, restful, harmonious evening. Enjoy your coffees, your teas, and see you tomorrow afternoon. And enjoy your lagers, Tom. Enjoy the beers.